Yo, 2 more weeks of school, yo. 2 more weeks of school, man. Start the video off like this, man. I got 2 weeks left, and I went to go see my grandmother a couple days ago, and I wanted to go talk to y'all about that, and I want to get into what I really want to talk about. But I was basically helping my grandmother out with some errands, right, at her house. And my grandmother was telling me that she goes to church. So my grandmother was telling me that this preacher was going through these hardships, through these hard times, and his when he was talking about it, she said it was very motivational. And I was just thinking like, yo, like, what about me? What about my things that's motivational? How I grew up, man. You gotta realize that family members and people that know you ain't really excited for you like that, because they know you. People that know you, that you grew up with, people that raised you, they're not gonna be excited for you as you are. You know what I'm saying? You always gonna show up for yourself 100%. You always gonna be proud of your accomplishments. You always gonna applaud yourself. But a lot of family members, a lot of people that know you, again, they're not gonna be as overly excited as you want them to be, as you expect them to be. Here's why. Because they grew up with you. They only know you for one type of, you know what I'm saying? They only know you one way. So when you're doing something new, something great, to them it's like, you know, they know you, so it might not be as big as an impact as if somebody else did it, or they hear from somebody else. You could do the same thing as somebody else, but for some reason, when the other person does it, it's life changing. It's amazing. It's like, oh my God, like they've been through this and it was crazy. But when you say the same thing to, like I said, people that know you, the family, when you say, yo, I went through the same thing, it's like, I know, I was there, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they didn't have your experience, because, you know, everybody has their own experiences. But anyway, man, so I'm about to graduate, man, and I just realized, you know, like, y'all overcame a lot. A lot of people doubted me. A lot of people said I wasn't gonna make it. A lot of people said I wasn't smart enough. I wasn't good enough. You know, like, I made too many bad choices. A lot of people doubted me. A lot of people said I wasn't gonna pull through. A lot of people didn't even expect me to take this route. But guess what? I did it. I did it. You could do it too. You could do it too. If you got something you want to do, go ahead and do it, man. You're gonna have people that doubt you. You're gonna have people that say you can't do it. You're gonna have people that say you're wasting your time. But guess what? Guess what? Go ahead and do it, man. Not for them, but for yourself. You working these jobs. You doing these hobbies. You doing these things that you don't want to do because somebody else said you should do it. People said this will be good for you. People said, yo, I see you doing this, but you ain't doing it for yourself, man. Whatever you doing for them, stop doing it. Do something for yourself, man. You could do YouTube, but, you know, of course you gotta have money on the side. You gotta have money coming in to support your dreams. Go ahead and do that thing that you wanted to do, because that thing monetarily can help you down the line once you get good at it. You know what I'm saying? That thing you want to do, of course, keep a job if you have to. Of course, work a job. Do something to make you some money. You know what I'm saying? Rent got to be paid. Bills got to be paid. Kids got to be taken care of. You got to be taken care of. You got to eat. You got to take a shower. Things like that. Electricity. Things like that. Car notes. Things like that. That still happens. That's life. But at the end of the day, you do your side hustle. You do your thing. Do something to try to make you money. If it is making you money, you go ahead and still do that. Still pursue that, you know, while you working a job. So after that job, after you come home from working all them hours, go ahead, you know, put a little bit of time into that thing that you really want to do, so you can be in a place that you want to be. Then when you get in position of you making the same amount of money as the job, or you making more than the job, you can make that switch. Because you know at that point, it has to be consistent though. Because you know at that point, you consistently making the same amount. But look, I'm about to graduate, man. Like I said, a lot of people said I wasn't going to do it, man. A lot of people said I wasn't going to be nothing. A lot of people said I was going to be a failure in life. A lot of people said I was going to be a bum. I wasn't going to amount to anything. I wasted my time. Oh, I left the military. I got dropped out the military. Oh, my life is done. Bro, you can never work for the government, bro. You're never going to have a good job, bro. You always going to work at McDonald's. Even when I had kids, mom said, yo, you having too many kids, bro. Like, you just having kids out here and you just, you know, you ain't stable. When I was homeless, they was like, when I said they, I'm talking about just anybody who ever said anything, bro. Anybody who ever doubted me, they was like, yo, you homeless, bro. Like, you mentally unstable, you know. Oh, Shad mentally checked out, Shad ain't there, like Shad's homeless. Like, being homeless doesn't mean you're mentally not there, bro. Being homeless just means, yo, you hit a bump in the road, you hit an obstacle, and you gotta overcome it. That's what that means, bro. But a lot of people don't see it like that. A lot of people think homeless means, bro, your life is just on a spiral, like you're doing drugs, you know what I'm saying, you not there mentally, things like that, bro. But I done had it all, bro. A lot of people, like I said, they just wasn't there for me, man. A lot of people wasn't there for me. Do I fault them for that? Nah, I did fault them for that. But now I'm at a place now where it's like the tables have turned. Like, I graduated, I got people congratulating me, I got people saying, yo, I'm proud of you. No one has said, now I'm gonna say this, no one has said, bro, I knew you could do it. I haven't had that yet. I haven't had one person to say, bro, I knew you could do it, bro. I knew you was gonna find out your passion. I knew you was gonna find out, you know, how to get out of that slump you was in. No one has ever said that, bro. No one said that yet. No one said that yet. People only been saying, yo, congratulations, proud of you. You know what I'm saying? Good job. Which is cool, but just the fact that just shows me that people didn't believe in me as much as I believed in myself. Just the fact that no one said, yo, I knew you could do it. I knew you was gonna be something. I knew you was gonna find your way out of being homeless. I knew you was gonna find your way out of, you know, depression, anxiety. I knew it. Nah, just congratulations. But, you know, because no one expected me to make it out. No one expected Shad Feeds to be the one, you know what I'm saying, to go up, bro, to graduate college. I'm smart. My GPA in high school was trash. Y'all know the story, man. I say it all the time, but man, look, let me get into what I really want to get to, man. Look, no one's gonna show up for you as much as you. You're expecting people to be proud of you. You're expecting people to want to cheer for you, and they not cheering for you. You talking to people about your problems, not your problem. You talking to people about your accomplishments. You saying, hey, I'm graduating on this day. Hey, I'm about to do this. I just got this job. You telling people the rewards, you know what I'm saying, the benefit of the rewards that you getting. You telling people like, yo, this is what I got going on. This is what's happening to me. And they hitting you with the, all right, that's cool, but hey, this the problems I'm dealing with. Like, they're reflecting their problems onto you. You know, when you tell somebody something and they just disregard it, or they say, oh, that's nice, but I'm going through this. Like, when you dealing with those type of people, and that's a toxic trait to have, you know, because it's like, yo, you just disregarded what I say. But that's why it's not good to tell everybody everything, because they really don't care for it, you know. And then you find yourself sad, you mad and you upset because they not happy, they ain't give you the reaction that you wanted. But you got to realize that that's life. That's life. That's why I've been saying this whole video, nobody's gonna be as happy for you as you. You know what I'm saying? No one's gonna show up for you like you. No one's gonna be proud of you but you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look, man. Look, bro. I'm about to graduate, bro, in 2 weeks. 2 weeks, I'm done. I did it. I beat the odds, man. I beat the odds, man. I said I was going to do it, and I did it. You know what I'm saying? I told myself I was going to do it, and I did it. I went this whole time locked in. I went this whole time studying. I went this whole time being focused. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I had people along the way talking bad about me. I had people along the way saying, yo, I need to do this. You know what I'm saying? I need to be better with this. I had people along the way, you know what I'm saying? Even telling my girl, you know what I'm saying? Telling my girl that, yo, he not doing nothing with his life. You can find somebody better. You know what I'm saying? You, whatever. Even that, bro. So even through that, even with me dealing with that, bro, I'm still locked in. Still, you know what I'm saying? Still going in. I ain't trying to say, you know, I ain't trying to get into certain things, but just know I had me this whole time. My girl been, you know, cheering for me this whole time. I appreciate that, man. That's been my biggest cheerleader this whole time. I'm talking about not at the end of the journey, not because hey, I'm about to finally graduate now. I'm talking about like the beginning. I'm talking about like when I was homeless. I'm talking about when I first enrolled. You know, I already had people doubting me, man. When I first enrolled, I already had people saying, yo, you sure you want to do that? When I enrolled, I already had people saying, yo, that's cool what you doing, but you should do this. This place hiring, that place hiring. Put your focus into this. Put your focus into that. Like, bro, people was telling me to put my focus into other things. People was telling me to drop barber school. People was telling me to drop out of college, work a job, bro. When I was homeless, bro, people was telling me, bro, you might have to stop school for a while and work at McDonald's, or you might have to stop school for a while and work at Walmart or work at Dollar Tree or work at Zaxby's or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They was telling me to do that, bro, this whole time. Even when I got a job and I stopped working, bro, and people was asking me, like, the people that knew what I was doing, the people was asking me, like, bro, you know what I'm saying, what's going on? And I was like, bro, so I'm not working right now, but I'm still trying to go to school, but I still got bills. They talking about, bro, which I understand, though. I understand 100%. They talking about, bro, you just gotta stop school. But at that point, it's like, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. My best option is try to find another job temporarily and then finish school. But luckily, man, I thugged it out. I got 2 weeks. Man, it's a bittersweet feeling, man. It's a bittersweet feeling, and I'm proud of myself, man. I'm proud of myself. I actually did it, and I want to thank God first, bro. God really helped me on this journey, for real. Really helped me on this journey, man, because it was tough, but God really helped, man. I'll lay back, man. But yo, this journey just made me realize how much of a beast I am. This journey made me realize how much I could overcome, how many obstacles I could overcome, you know what I'm saying? Like, how life really, like, life is hard, but it's only as hard as you make it, you feel me? With every bad, you know, with every bad turn, with every obstacle in life, with every bump in the road, you can always find a way out. Now, the way out might not be easy, but it's always a way out. With every bad thing that you go through, like, you can find some good, bro. If you got a bill, make a payment. If, like, it's so many. I'm not saying I have the answers for everything, of course, but I'm just saying, like, with every obstacle in life, bro, it's some type of solution, bro. You know? But unfortunately, for some people, they don't have that drive to, you know what I'm saying? They don't have that drive to want to find a solution. Or they just want to, once something bad start happening, they just want to be like, all right, I'm going to just give up and let all the possibilities, you know what I'm saying, of my life going downhill happen. I'm gonna just let all the bad things that could happen to me in life, I'm gonna let it happen, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people do that. Then they wanna play the blame game. Then they wanna say, yo, my life is ruined. Nah. Man, I still gotta order my cap and gown, y'all. Like, I gotta get a cap and gown. Cause I think the school, they provide a cap and gown, but you don't get to keep it, which is crazy to me. It's crazy to me, but you don't get to keep the cap and gown, bro. You gotta give them back the cap and gown, which I think you get to keep the cap. But I don't know though. I gotta see. I'm gonna get back to y'all on that, but I'm pretty sure you're renting it. You're renting the cap and gown, but I feel like you should be able to keep it, but I'm gonna get my own, man, cause I want to customize my cap and gown, man. I got something special, man, that I want y'all to see, man, on my cap and gown, you know. don't want to ruin it right now. I don't want to say what it is, but I got something special, man, that I want to do for my cabin gown, man. But man, there's that, and then just finishing out these 2 weeks. But even after the 2 weeks, I'ma still be at school because I want to tap into state board a little more. But I definitely been practicing for state board, man. I've been locked in. Like, that's literally all I've been doing. I've been cutting a little bit here and there, but I really been focusing on state board. So we got state board, got the cabin gown that I want to customize. Kids out of school. So since my kids out of school, I gotta, you know, they need my time too. So I'm dealing with being a dad and then studying. Cause in they head, they like, Dad, like, yo, we out of school, but I'm like, hold on, I'm still in school. You know, let me lock in. I got y'all. So they always around me. They always asking me questions and things like that. But you know, they good though. They just, when I'm studying, I just let them draw or color or, like, you know, things appropriate for their age. But that's going on. And then my girl, she got her stuff that she gotta do. So it's just a lot going on in the household, man. But you know, as far as me, you know, I'm locked in. You feel me? You know, Shy gonna do his thing. You feel me? But yeah, man, cabin gown, studying, graduation in 2 weeks. I already sent out my invitations, so I already got some people that's definitely gonna be there, you know. So definitely gotta get right, you know what I'm saying? Gotta get a haircut, but I'm gonna wait till the day before. I'm gonna get a haircut the day before, just so I can be right, you feel me? Cause I don't want to look rough, man, for my graduation. I want to be on point with it, you feel me? But haircut, cabin gown, studying. I gotta get my car fixed. My brakes going out, so I have to get that done. So, but if I don't get it done before graduation, then I'll get it done after. But that's not gonna stop me from going to graduation. I'm still going, you know, I'm still gonna finish school, man. College is a big deal for me. But that's really all that's the update of what's going on. But other than that, man, just regular life, you know what I'm saying? Life's still happening. We still doing what we gotta do, man. But that's pretty much it, man. And like I said, more videos for y'all. And yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much it, man. Other than that, I just been, like I said, state board. I just been preparing for that, man. Just preparing to get my license. You know, that's graduating school, that's one thing. But the main goal is the license, man. A lot of people go to school, but everybody don't get the license. I think like 90% of people, they finish school. I don't know if it's 90. My percentages might be wrong, but I think like 90%. Yeah, I think it is like 90. 90% of people like finish school. Like, you can finish school, that's fine, but like I think 10% get their license. So like, everybody go to school, but everybody don't, you know what I'm saying, don't complete it. They don't get their license. But that's on them though. But life happens too, so. But man, that's it. Pretty much, man, that's it. That's all it is on my end, man. But more bangers on the way. I got more videos for y'all. And I'm gonna keep y'all updated, man, on what's going on with me, man. But your boy Shy FaZe, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Appreciate y'all for, we at what, 544 subs, man. Appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Bang! Went to the store and I got me some panties.